The world we know today wasn't designed to empower the masses. It was designed as a system curated for the redirection of our energy for profit. It was designed to drain our passion and sell our soul back to us in pieces. I know this all sounds doom and gloom, but there's a silver lining. And today I'm going to show you how to heighten your awareness and reclaim your energy. I'm Justin Trinity, and welcome to Midnight Sanctuary, a home created for who we are and who we're becoming. Now, let's begin. Energy, energy, energy. Nuclear, financial, sexual, spiritual, emotional, quantum. There are endless variations of this invisible force we call energy. So what is it? In essence, energy is the invisible language of existence. It's how the universe transmutes, transforms, evolves, and remembers. It's not something you have. It's something you are. And that something is used as fuel in order to power a system of operations or a matrix. A system or matrix can only continue existing with active participation from those who consciously or subconsciously validate it with energy, time, attention, and belief. This could be your soul-sucking job, a toxic relationship, unhealthy eating patterns, or triggering news cycles. The list goes on, but basically it is a system, something that needs our participation in order to stay alive. And just like oil, our energy and attention is a commodity, meaning our life force is profitable. Most people are gaslit into thinking their exhaustion is a personal failing, when in reality, it's a systemic issue. This isn't normal. We've just been conditioned to tolerate the things that are chronically feeding on us. Now, how does this relate to you? Well, the obvious answer is it has everything to do with you. These systems interact with you based on how you interact with them, regardless of your level of awareness. Your energy is absolutely priceless, but it's not limitless. So why do you insist on interacting with things that leave you worse off than they found you? You know that saying, leave things better off than you found it. Well, are they leaving you better off than they found you? Are they uplifting you? Are they empowering you? Are they helping you to have a sense of community? Are they bringing you closer to yourself? Are they feeding into you what you feed into it or them? Or is it take, without any care for your well-being? Please ask yourself these things, because your energy is your wealth, and everything you react to, consume, or think about is a transaction. It's something that compounds over time, just like a financial investment. So where are you spending and investing your energy? Once you realize you're part of an unseen energetic economy, you begin to have a greater ability to choose differently. Now, I'm sure you heard the saying, if something is free, the product is you. Well, let's take it a step further. How about nothing is free and there's always a cost? See, the world is constructed like an energetic economy, and your energy is its most valuable currency. Without our participation, these systems wouldn't exist. Every single interaction has a trade-off. It's important to know what these trade-offs look like so you can consciously redirect your energy towards something that builds you instead of feeds from you. So let's look at a couple of examples of what these trade-offs could be. Example number one, when you say yes to something that doesn't really align with you, what you gain is the illusion of safety, the avoidance of discomfort, and people-pleasing points. Don't we love those? What you trade in is self-trust, time you can't get back, and what is actually aligned for you. How can you live from a place of truth when you're so busy living a lie? No more people-pleasing, please. Example number two. How about when you doom scroll? Well, you gain dopamine, which inversely correlates with your ability to do tasks that aren't immediately gratifying. You become chronically distracted, and then on top of that, you gain, well, I guess, service level novelty. You endlessly scroll on your phone. You trade in your presence, your ability to emotionally regulate, your creative bandwidth, and even your nervous system coherence. Essentially, you become a more detached, easily aggravated, and less ideal version of yourself, to say the least. But hey, you're obviously not the only one who has experienced this. Let me start by saying I feel you 100%. I've went through my own phases of feeling emotionally, mentally, and energetically scattered all over the place. I couldn't help but wonder, is it even possible to feel normal again? And personally, I knew the answer was yes, because I was gifted with the ability to consciously believe that I can do anything, but it was going to take effort. I knew that nothing would change if I didn't change, and I knew that no one else would do it for me. So I took it into my own hands and began to implement changes over time instead of trying to step into a new sense of identity on a foundation that hasn't even been established yet. This new foundation consisted of me answering 3 questions. Who and what am I interacting with that is costing me more time than it's giving back? Where do I have energetic leaks? And what does the current version of me value moving forward? Question number 1, who and what is costing me more energy to interact with than I receive? A usual telltale sign for me is listening to how my body feels. Do I feel excited or deflated? Do I feel relaxed or tense? My body is a key component in letting me know whether something is right for me or not. If that energetic exchange that's happening isn't being respected, then adios. I'll see you never again. Question number 2, where do I have energetic leaks? I define an energetic leak as anything that leaves you feeling depleted, disempowered, or disconnected. That can range from ruminating over your ex, don't recommend that, staying in places or dynamics that don't respect your worth, or feeding into victim mentalities. And whatever you do, make sure you create distance between the experience of you being victimized and the identity of you being a victim. Make sure you always have a buffer from that. So if something goes wrong, separate that experience from who you are as a person. It doesn't necessarily have to mean anything specific. With all that being said, I've had plenty of metaphorical leaky faucets in my life, and those consisted of me outsourcing my worth to past relationships, to stressing on my finances, or carrying emotional traumas and fears of abandonment with me everywhere I went, instead of transmuting those into a stronger sense of self and progressive growth. The key with this is making sure that you're not outsourcing your worth to things outside of you, and you're taking all of your energy and redirecting it to creating the life that you actually want to be living. Now that leads me to question 3. What does the current version of myself value moving forward? So with some of those things I shared with you, I hit my own version of rock bottom, and I knew that the only place was up. So what I did from that point on was I made a choice, and I took ownership of my life instead of outsourcing my future to the world around me. I didn't wait for things to change around me or get better. I made them better. And slowly but surely, that all led to the person I am today. I took a step back and I asked myself these questions and looked at how these systems were draining me, and I made sure to put up boundaries. I made sure to look into books that could help elevate my awareness of self, awareness of the world around me, awareness of energetic exchanges that are happening on a daily basis. I began to just study the ecosystems that we are living in. And I became a person that not only had faith in everything working out, but consciously took action on making everything work out. Today, I value people who are go-getters, people who are expressive, people who take ownership of their life, who don't identify and do the whole woe is me kind of narrative, people who value community and want to build together, people who want to better their lives and better the world around them. I value less being more, being at peace, being at home with the person I am today. I don't need to be scattered. I'm needed here in my purpose, doing what I love, and you need to be there in your purpose and cultivating the life that you want to lead, and taking the time to really look at where your energy is going, where your time is going, what's making you feel tired, and slowly building yourself up and redirecting yourself so you can have the life that you truly have always dreamed of. It's time to really take a look at everything that's been going on and looking at how you can consciously reshape your life. Because if the world can, if people can, they'll continue taking from you as much as they can, and it'll never end. So please be mindful of that. Please take care of yourself, and please begin to feel and question more about what's being poured into you as a human being. I'm curious to know what your experiences entail, and please let me know what your answers to these questions would be. Thank you for spending time with me today, and stay awake, stay sovereign, and stay becoming.